Hi friends! Today I'm going to share with you how to make colorful pasta. Colorful pasta is a favorite. Kids love making necklaces or bracelets or just stringing them. All you need is different shapes of pasta, some rubbing alcohol, and food coloring. I already pre-made some earlier this evening. I'm going to go ahead and just make some more. I separate the pasta in 3 different Ziploc bags. This would be a fun activity that you can do in the classroom with your students if you know they're able to. I'm pretty sure my students would be able to and they would actually enjoy this activity. But we are just quite not there yet behavior-wise, so I decided to just do this at home and have it ready for the kids to just manipulate the next day. But I can see further down the year, hopefully, once the behavior is no longer an issue, I would definitely let the kids get their hands in here and do this all on their own. Then I use a tablespoon measure and I measure out 2 tablespoons of rubbing alcohol. Next, I put in some food coloring. You can put as many drops as you want. I didn't count them. I just squeezed some in there. Then I close it tight, double checked to make sure it's completely sealed. And once it's completely sealed, all you do is just move them around until it's evenly distributed. And that's pretty much it. Then you just put it down and wait for it to soak up the color a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing again with 2 different colors. Colorful pasta is great for fine motor skills, and it is a great way to integrate math. You can talk about patterns, you can talk about sorting. They can be sorted by attributes, use those math vocabulary words, and have the kids explain, what attributes did they sort them by or what kind of patterns did they make. So there's so many things that you could integrate in there. You could just do simple counting. How many pieces of pasta did you string up? How many pink do you have? How many green do you have? How many do you have all together? There's all sorts of questions that you can ask and so many ways to differentiate the learning based on the abilities in your classroom. There's no set amount of time that this actually has to wait to dry. It dries really pretty quickly, so I would say within maybe 5 minutes. So by the time I finished the video, the colors were already soaked in. So I used just a regular pan that I would normally bake in, and I started by dumping the ones that I pre-made earlier today in here. And then I realized, there's still a lot of juice and water in there. So I wanted to make sure that I can take that out and just leave the colorful pasta. So I thought, okay, I'll go ahead and get some paper towels and just soak it up. And then I quickly realized that was going to waste a lot of paper towels. So I thought, okay, this is not a good choice. And it was also coloring my fingers purple. So if you are painting the pasta, please wear gloves. I would definitely recommend gloves so your hands don't look like this. So now that I made that mistake first, I'm going to go ahead and drain the rest out before I dump it on the tray. My end goal is to put all of them together and mix the colorful pasta, but if I mix them all at the same time while they're wet, the colors are going to bleed into each other, and I really don't want that to happen. Since the liquid is rubbing alcohol, it actually dries relatively pretty quick. If you have a hair blow dryer close by, it makes this process a lot easier and faster. So I just use the hair blow dryer and put the hair blow dryer on top of the pasta for a couple of seconds and moved on to the next color. So I think the colors turned out really, really nice. And the kids sure loved playing with them.
Daddy finger, where are you? Here I am. This is daddy finger. This is daddy finger.
I hope you enjoyed watching this video and found it helpful. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and found it helpful. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. Till next time, happy teaching!